Okay, today I'm back to give you guys another video. Today I will be unboxing the Kicker EB200 Bluetooth earbuds. Sit down, relax, and enjoy my show. Let's start my intro. Okay, let's go ahead and start the show. Now today we are unboxing the Kicker EB200 Bluetooth earbuds. Now these do go around your neck, and on Amazon these retail for $49.99 at the moment, but they do have them on sale for $37.50. Now I picked them up for $49.95, so I might be returning these so I can get the deal of the $37.50. Keep that in mind. If you're gonna buy them, you might want to go pick them up quick before they take them off from Amazon for that price. So it says what's in the box. So apparently there's no carrying bag or a case, so that's all you get, and that's pretty much what they look like when you put them around your neck. So that being said, let me show you what the box looks like. Has a picture of the headphones, says Kicker there, model number, and pretty much these are used for sport, as you can see there. Now it doesn't say anything else. Battery life, it says 12 hours there, as you can see, but it doesn't say how big the drivers are, so maybe the manual will show that. So let me go ahead and open these up. Okay, so at first glance, we do get some paperwork, and let's see what's inside. So we got the cable and some extra earbuds, as you can see there, and then the cable. It feels like a strong cable, but it also looks like a generic cable. And sure enough, it's a micro USB cable. It is not Type-C, and it's just a generic cable. We'll put that to the side as well. And the earbuds, the cable seems fine, doesn't feel cheap. I do like how the earbuds look, and attention to detail. We do have a yellow one and a black one, has the Kicker logo there, and actually they do look good. And right here it says Kicker, and on the other side you do have your controller, which is a volume rocker and a play and pause button, and this is where you charge the device. Very cool. So I'm gonna test these out for a couple of days, and then I'll attach the review to this video, so stay tuned. Right after this video the review should start, and I believe they also have magnets, as you can see there. So that was my unboxing. Stay tuned and I'll be back with the review. Okay, so we're back, and after about a week of testing these earbuds out, I'm very confident that I can give you guys a good review. Now today we are reviewing the Kicker EB200 Bluetooth earbuds. Now these, they have them on Amazon, and it says that they retail for $49.95. Now they do have them on sale at the moment for $37.50. But are they worth the price? Let's take a look. Okay, moving on to the accessories. We do get two extra set of earbuds, so you get the smaller ones and the larger ones. and then the medium ones are the ones that come on the earbuds themselves. And then you do get a charging cable. Now it is micro USB, it is not type C, but the cable does feel nice and strong, so I do like the cable. It's pretty cool. But I remember that when these first came out, they were more expensive. They were around $69 or $79. Now that even for $50, there's other earbuds that will give you at least a carrying bag. And for that, I'm gonna give Kicker thumbs down for the accessories. Now let's move on to the build quality. Okay, moving on to the hardware. The hardware is for the most part pretty good. The cable is decent. It's a little thin, but it doesn't feel cheap. It just feels above average, I would say. But I do like the branding logos that says Kicker, and the whole yellow and black theme that it has. It looks cool, so I do like that. The controller seems just above average. It doesn't feel high quality. As you can see, the plastic kind of looks a little bit cheap, so not the best. But I do like that the controller has a volume rocker, play and pause, and this is where you charge the earbuds, and it does have a mic right there. And then my favorite part are the earbuds themselves. They just look so cool. They look like speakers. They look real nice. And then another awesome part that Kicker did is put really good magnets. So once you put them together, they won't come off. They have very nice magnets. So I really do like the hardware on these earbuds, and I'm gonna give Kicker thumbs up. Now let's move on to the sound quality. Okay, moving on to the sound quality. Now, some of the albums I used to test these earbuds out, I did play some Spoon, some Ja Rule, some Drake, and the Rocky IV soundtrack. Now let's first talk about the bass. The bass is really good on these, and this is what you would expect from a Kicker audio equipment. It sounds really bassy. They rattle your head at times, and for earbuds, wow, I was so impressed with the bass. It gives you a lot of low end. They sound really good. But I want to tell you that I feel like the bass started sounding better after I broke them in. They sounded good when I first got them, but after I broke them in, wow, they sounded really good. The bass was impressive, and they get really loud as well, especially when you play video games. I was playing some games where you hear a lot of explosions and stuff like that, and I enjoyed these headphones. The bass sounds good. If you're a bass head, you're gonna enjoy these. So I'm gonna give Kicker thumbs up for the bass. Now let's move on to the mids and the highs. Okay, moving on to the mids and the highs. Now, the mids, when I first started listening to these earbuds, I wasn't very impressed with the mids, but it was not, I don't believe it was the fault of the earbuds. It's more of me that I was just coming from reviewing the Philips Fidelio F1. If you guys haven't seen that review, I'm gonna leave below links so you guys can check that review. But you know, those headphones, they have very clear mids. So you know, I was coming off from reviewing those, and when I started listening to this, I felt like the mids were not that great. They didn't sound bad, but after using them for about a week and just only this earbuds pretty much is what I was reviewing, you know, after I broke them in, they started sounding pretty good. They do have a warm sound. Keep that in mind. If you don't like that kind of sound, these might not be for you. But the separation between the bass and the mids is there, but you know, it has a warm sound. The mids were good. They were not impressive, but I could still say that they're pretty good. Also, the highs, they're about the same as the mids. They're good. They're not impressive. They still sound good, and I would say this earbud is more of an all-around earbud, but they do emphasize on the bass. But everything I threw out it sounded pretty good. Different genres, they sounded pretty good, where I wasn't complaining, or I wouldn't say, oh, these are definitely not trash earbuds. Keep that in mind. But I was happy with the sound. I wasn't super impressed. I was more impressed with the bass, because I wasn't expecting the bass to be that booming for earbuds like these, especially at the price. I know Kicker usually gives you nice bass, but I had my doubts, but I'm not gonna doubt anymore because they sound good. And like I said, don't expect like crystal clear mids or highs, but everything still sounds pretty good. These are warm sounding earbuds, and I do like them. So that was my mids and the highs. Let's move on to some recommendations. Okay, moving on to some recommendation. I'm gonna recommend you guys this album here. It's Rocky IV, the soundtrack to the movie, and wow, this album has very nice music. It's a very good listen. I enjoy this soundtrack, especially track number 7, No Easy Way Out. That's an awesome track. The album has 11 tracks, so go ahead and listen. If you're looking for something to listen, check that album out. Let's move on to the next. Okay, moving on to the next recommendation. Now this is Boyz II Men, Under the Streetlight. Now this is one of their newer albums. This one came out in 2017, and it has 10 tracks. I was actually happy with this album. I haven't been happy with Boyz II Men's albums, in a while, but this one was a good listen. I also liked it a lot, so check this one out as well. Now let's move on to my final thoughts. Okay, moving on to my final thoughts. Now, in the beginning of the review, I asked you guys, are these worth the money? And what they're going for on Amazon at the moment for less than $40, I believe they are. Now, let me tell you why. These headphones have an all-around sound, so anything you throw at it is gonna sound pretty good. And also, if you like bass, these are very impressive in the bass department. I was very happy with them. And I'm gonna give you a quick glimpse of a game that I'm reviewing on Android, and it's called Unkilled. So I'm playing that at the moment, and I was using these earbuds to play that. And let me tell you, they sound really good. They get really loud. So if you like cranking up the volume on your earbuds, these get loud. So I was very happy with that. Usually sometimes earbuds or even headphones, they don't get as loud as I would like, but these, they didn't disappoint. I was very happy with that. The mids and highs, they do have a warmer sound. I wish they were a little bit more clear. Hopefully Kicker can make the next earbuds a little bit more clear, but nothing here that you're gonna say that they are trash. And the price has a very nice price tag at the moment on Amazon. I think they're definitely worth it. I wish also Kicker would give us a carrying pouch or a bag, something like that, to carry these around. And also they can make them type C. That would have been nice, but at the price range, I'm not gonna complain about that at the moment. But I would recommend these earbuds. Pick them up. They sound good. Don't expect the most clear sound, but it has a very nice all-around sound. So that was my unboxing and my review of the Kicker EB200 earbuds. Check out all my videos, subscribe, thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time.